If you feel stuck with your stutter, this video is for you. You've tried to push through, you've read the tips, you've watched the videos, maybe even gone silent, but nothing has seemed to work for you in improving your speech. I get it because I have been there, but there is a way forward, and I want to give you practical speech advice and tips that you can start using today to improve your speaking. Stuttering isn't just a speech issue, it's a mental, emotional, and physical battle. The worst part is in the blocks or repetition that we see. It's the shame, it's the guilt, it's the anxiety, the self-doubt, the low self-esteem. And what makes it harder is fluent speakers and society do not understand what people who stutter are going through. They say, just slow down, just take your time, but they don't understand the emotional turmoil going on underneath the iceberg that a stutter is. This emotional turmoil happens because people who stutter want to fit in and be normal in society and be a normal fluent speaker. But that willingness to be fluent is a lot of the time an unrealistic expectation. You cannot expect to wake up one day and become fluent and your stuttering problem just subside and go away. You need to be able to live with your stutter and not have your stutter get you down or affect your mental health in any way. You need to be comfortable living the life who you truly are and what you are, and that is a person with a stutter. Once you realize who you are and what you want to be, you can show the world who you truly are, and that will help the emotional turmoil. This requires bravery and courage to really show everyone in society who you truly are and a person who is challenged by stuttering, and there is no shame in that. Remember that. So remember, it's not about fluency. The real goal for me is the 3 C's, which I have adopted. That is real communication, courage, and connection. Once you focus on these 3 C's, you will truly live your best life despite having a stutter. You will achieve the things that you want to achieve, and you will reach your fullest potential in life. Your subconscious mind will keep telling you and asking you, how will I not stutter? How can I avoid stuttering? How can I hide my stutter? But you have to challenge this self-conscious mind, and you really have to show the world who you truly are. Instead of trying to run away from who you truly are, you have to run towards the stutter and be authentic and stop listening to your subconscious mind, trying to hide your stutter, trying to run away from your stutter, trying to avoid stuttering for fear of shame. But remember, there is nothing to be shameful about. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Here are a list of 3 things that you need to do today to overcome your struggles with stuttering. You need to start speaking anyway. You need to start encouraging and challenge yourself before you're ready. You will never be ready, but you need to have the courage and the bravery to face the speaking situation that you find scary, and you have to have the courage to not avoid any words or difficult sounds that you have, as by facing the fear and having the courage to speak up, you will get real feedback on what works for you and what does not work for you in terms of your speech. It'll also cause habituation to the anxiety. You will get used to the feeling of stuttering in public, and you will get comfortable with stuttering in public. Once you become comfortable with stuttering in public, by proxy, the stuttering will subside. So you need to speak more, you need to challenge yourself more, you need to habituate yourself to the anxiety, and keep stuttering, and the stuttering will subside. You need to stop apologizing that you have a stutter. Stop saying sorry. It's who you truly are. You've nothing to be ashamed about. And you need to start proactively telling strangers and the people around you that you have a stutter and that you're working on your speech, but stop apologizing for it. The last thing I would say is when you're comfortable or in your comfort zone, you can use voluntary stuttering, as this will show people who you truly are and give you a sense of control over your speaking, and it will lessen the social anxiety around having a stutter, which is perpetuated by trying to pretend to the world that you're a fluent speaker when deep down you know that you're not. Having a stutter is like a roller coaster ride. There will be a lot of ups and downs in your journey. Some days you will feel great. Some days you will forget about your stutter and you'll be a fluent speaker. Other days you'll barely able to string a sentence together. On the good days, I would advise to use some voluntary stuttering. And on the bad days, I would advise you not to be so hard on yourself and get back to more mechanical speech, less words per breath, really slowing down, really taking your time, and keep stuttering, as the good times will always come back again. Having a stutter, it's about showing up. It's not about avoiding situations or sounds. It's about having the resilience to get back up after a setback and to get back out there stuttering and not being afraid to stutter and not apologizing for it, because it is who you truly are and you will always have a stutter. So start living with your stutter and start achieving regardless of your stutter. Start reaching your full potential in life despite having a stutter. Have a look in the description below for my online course, Living Your Best Life with a Stutter, where I dive further into the strategies, the mindsets, and daily tools and exercises to help you live your best life with a stutter and achieve the things that you want to achieve. If you're looking for daily action, I've created an ebook, link below, Daily Action Plan for Overcoming Stuttering, which gives you a month-long pathway in reaching freedom from your stutter. And lastly, as I promised, I've created a mental health and stuttering toolkit, which you will find in the link in the description below, which will help the emotional turmoil that you're going through by having a stutter, and it'll help you get back on the horse, regain resilience, and start living again and not being burdened by having a stutter. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment below how your stuttering has affected your life, and comment below what you have achieved in your life despite having a stutter. I want everyone below to celebrate their wins. I want to hear all those wins. Keep going in this lifelong journey. Never give up. You've nothing to be ashamed about. Stop being shackled and held down by having a stutter. Get up and start living despite having a stutter. Best luck, everybody.